100 Civics questions, 1 easy answers. U.S. Naturalization Test, 2008 Civics Test, Part 5, 4150. Late afternoon at the familiar library study spot. The table is now filled with not only flashcards and notes, but also a small copy of the U.S. Constitution that Anne brought today. Mark looks more confident than ever, holding a pen and notebook filled with personal summaries.
Mark, you're glowing with confidence today. I can see how far you've come since that first session.
Thanks, Anne. I reviewed every session this weekend. I even taught my cousin the 3 branches of government. He's only 10, but he got excited.
That's wonderful. Teaching others is the best sign that you're mastering the material. Let's keep building on that momentum with questions 41 to 50.
Ready when you are.
Question 41. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? A. Be loyal to the United States. B. Obey your home country's leaders. C. Stay in your current job.
I think the answer is A. Be loyal to the United States.
Correct. During the Naturalization Oath Ceremony, new citizens pledged to support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and to be loyal to the country. This promise reflects your full commitment to being a part of American civic life. Question 42. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? A. Freedom to drive. Right to free housing. B. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. C. Right to a job. Freedom to travel.
I think the answer is B. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
That's right. These rights are guaranteed not just to citizens, but to all people living in the U.S., including permanent residents and others. The First Amendment protects freedoms like speech, religion, press, and peaceful assembly, key elements of a free society. Question 43. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? A. Wrote the Constitution. B. Signed the Bill of Rights. C. Freed the slaves, Emancipation Proclamation.
I think the answer is C. Freed the slaves, Emancipation Proclamation.
Exactly. Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, declaring that enslaved people in Confederate states were free. This bold move shifted the purpose of the Civil War toward ending slavery and laid the groundwork for the 13th Amendment. Question 44. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? A. The Articles of Confederation. B. The Bill of Rights. C. The Federalist Papers.
I think the answer is B. The Bill of Rights.
Correct. The Bill of Rights includes the first 10 amendments and was added to protect individual freedoms like speech, religion, and the right to a fair trial. These rights limit government power and guarantee certain protections to all citizens. Question 45. We elect a president for how many years? A. 2. B. 4. C. 6.
I think the answer is B. 4.
That's right. A U.S. president serves a 4-year term and can be re-elected for one more term. Presidential elections happen every 4 years in November, and inauguration occurs in January of the following year. Question 46. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? A. Atlantic Ocean. B. Arctic Ocean. C. Pacific Ocean.
I think the answer is C. Pacific Ocean.
Exactly. The Pacific Ocean borders states like California, Oregon, and Washington. It's the largest ocean in the world and plays a vital role in U.S. trade, military, and climate. Many major U.S. ports, like Los Angeles and Seattle, are on the Pacific coast. Question 47. What are the two major political parties in the United States? A. Democratic and Republican. B. Green and Libertarian. C. Independent and Constitution.
I think the answer is A. Democratic and Republican.
Correct. While there are other smaller parties, the two dominant ones are the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. Understanding their platforms and participating in elections is a key part of civic life in the U.S. Question 48. When do we celebrate Independence Day? A. July 4th. B. September 17th. C. June 14th.
I think the answer is A. July 4th.
That's right. On July 4th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was adopted, marking the birth of the United States as a free and independent nation. Americans celebrate with fireworks, parades, and family gatherings. Question 49. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? A. We the people. B. United we stand. C. One nation under God.
I think the answer is A. We the people.
Exactly. We the people signals that government power comes from the people, not a king or elite class. These words represent democracy and the American belief in equal participation and representation. Question 50. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? A. President of the United States. B. Author of the Declaration of Independence. C. U.S. diplomat.
I think the answer is C. U.S. diplomat.
Correct. Benjamin Franklin was never president, but he was one of the most influential founding fathers. He was a skilled diplomat, helping secure French support during the Revolutionary War. He was also an inventor, publisher, and advocate for unity and education.
That round really hit some powerful themes: freedom, equality, and what it means to be a citizen.
Yes, these questions remind us that becoming a citizen is more than just a process. It's a promise to uphold those values. Let's reflect for a moment on your progress. You've now completed half of the 100 questions. That's a major milestone. You're recalling facts with accuracy and clarity, and more importantly, understanding their meaning. You've started connecting your answers to real-life concepts and national identity.
I still get nervous, but every time I understand the why behind an answer, I feel more grounded.
That's exactly how it should feel. Here are some tips as you move into the second half. Review current events, especially leaders' names and political changes. Practice mock interviews with questions in random order. Keep explaining answers aloud like you're teaching someone. And remember, if you forget an answer during the real interview, stay calm. You can ask the officer to repeat it or take a moment to think.
I'm going to try recording myself again, this time with explanations, not just answers.
Perfect strategy. It'll strengthen your memory and build your speaking fluency. You're truly becoming more than just a test taker. You're stepping into the role of an informed citizen.
Thank you, Anne. This journey has already changed how I see things.
That's what this process is all about. I'm proud of your dedication, Mark. Let's keep that energy going for questions 51 to 60 next time.